Welcome back to my video. Today I'm going to be doing some Christmas moulds. As you can see, I've got the resin moulds there, which I'm going to colour in with the pens. As you can see, the pens are from Amazon. I've had a few new moulds from Etsy, which I'm totally in love with. They're just the right depth and they come out really nicely. So I'm testing these out for the first time today, so please be aware that they might not come out great, because this channel is not about perfection at all. It's just showing you what I do, and if they come out rubbish, I redo them. If they come out great, I add them on. Woohoo! Right, so as you can see, this one's the Nutcracker mould, and I'm painting it in. I'm going to tell you now straight away, this one did not come out very good. Next time I'm either going to colour the actual wax in a colour, or I'm going to paint it when I take it out of the mould. They are beautiful moulds to work with though. This star one came out lovely. I was super duper pleased with this one. In fact, I think it's my favourite mould so far. I'm using the silver pens. With the star ones in the middle, I just put a little bit of silver glitter in. That came out quite nice as well, so I was really pleased with that one. This is my message in a bottle, and I love this one. This came out quite nice too. I think I did get a bit enthusiastic, maybe took them out a bit early, so I would recommend you leave them overnight ideally. I didn't, I left them half an hour, which is probably why some of them didn't come out properly as well. I'm just using candle, oh my gosh, I can't speak, container wax for this, the same wax that I used for the actual candle, simply because it doesn't really need to be scented or anything. It's going to go on the top just purely for decoration use. So there you go. Now this is my other lot of moulds that I've also got from Etsy, which are also really good. This again, I didn't leave them in long enough, and if I had, this would have come out lovely. These are my frog ones. I love my frog mould. This is for my rainforest candle. These moulds are good too because they're really nice and deep. This is my Santa mould. I love my Santa. A couple of these moulds, after taking them out, I did go over them again with the wax pens, so they looked really good then. But so the ones that didn't look very good, I went over. So they did turn out much better than they looked at the end. So I'm using all my different colours. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but the colour on his beard looks a little bit runny, like it's a bit wet. It wasn't wet. I think maybe it was just the ink was a bit too much on there. I'm not sure. I think that's part of the reason why it didn't come out right. But this is a learning channel as well, so I'm going to be learning with you on some of my mistakes. This is my second favourite mould, the Elf on the Shelf. I love the Elf on the Shelf. Again, this one came out okay. The colours weren't great, so I did re-go over this one with the same wax pens again, and it came out really, really nice then. So, as you can see, I'm painting in green and silver. And there's a little star mould, which I just put glitter in. So, excuse the background noise, it's my boy. He's really loud, there's no getting away from it. I can't stop him, so I just let him go. So here's the silver glitter that I'm putting in the little stars. As you can see, I just shoved it in, put a little bit in, make it look pretty. Now I'm adding the wax. This is the wax, the container wax that I did use for the actual candles. Container wax I always get from Candle Shack. I love Candle Shack wax. I think it's the best. It's where I always get it from. So there you can see my son in the background actually with his Merry Christmas pyjamas on. getting in preparation. So here's some of my candles. I did prepare these earlier, so I glued the wicks in. The wicks are from Wicks and Wax. I usually get my wicks from them because I find they do really good wicks, obviously. And then I've used the centering tool to try and keep it in centre. And then I've mixed in the oil in with the wax. This wax is pretty good. It's basically a one pour, but I do go over it a little bit. If I'm adding stuff on, I'll definitely obviously go over it with the heat gun. But you could get away with just doing a one pour with this wax. It's the pillow wax is not great. There you go, my candle stuff and Wicks and Wax fragrance oils. Candle stuff and Craftastic are probably my favourite two places to get them from. Oh, and Mystic Moments. I use a lot of Mystic Moments because I use a lot of proper essential oils. So this is the demolding. As you can see, the frog didn't come out good. So I'm just going to colour him in green next time. Message in a bottle. Can't really see that properly, but it did turn out really nicely, that one. I don't know if you can see, but it did. And I'm slowly taking them all out. The elf hats turned out nicely. Oh, here's the star one. This is my favourite. So I'm just peeling off the wax from the side of it, the extra wax, because I always over pour in the small wax melts. There you can see. Beautiful. Really loved that one. And then the middle two. These came out pretty good too. And I will show you in a second. And there it is. You can't really see that properly, but it did turn out really nicely. Oh, there you go. My daughter, who films me. There you go. Lovely little stars. And there's a message in the bottle. You can't see it really clearly, but that did turn out really nice. It's got like little seagulls on it and clouds. That didn't turn out too good. So I ended up just throwing them away, which I don't really like doing, but it's only a thin mould, so it's not too bad wasting the wax. And here is, that's another star. I think that one did break a little bit though on the, yeah, on the demoulding. It did break a little bit, but that was my own fault. This is the stag. This turned out really nice. As you can see, taking away all the excess mould. I don't know if you can see it properly, but it did turn out really nice and silver. Although I think next time I'll either do it in gold or bronze, only because I just think it looks a bit nicer on the actual stag or deer. Not 100% sure what it is. Stag, deer. Anyway, there you go. That turned out lovely. This turns out quite well too. I went over this one with the green pen again, and it turned out really, really nicely. And I went over the feet again, but I also painted in between the green bits. I painted in the feet, I think it was silver, and that looked really, really nice. I put the feet underneath the wick, and then I put the little elf hat on the top. It looked really good. These are the gingerbread men. I loved these. These turned out really nicely. This was done in a bronzy colour. Turned out really good. They're the, like they've half been eaten. They're cute. Very cute. There you go. They did turn out well. Then these didn't turn out too good. So I'm just going to colour in the wax again for these two when I do them next. But it might have been because I didn't leave them in long enough. So I might try it again. This one is Santa. I did go over him again and he turned out lovely. So I went over with silver and bronze. Excuse me. This is the elf on the shelf. I went over him again too, but when I went over him he looked really, really nice. This was a candle I made up earlier. I used pillar wax for this one, a grey star. Just added a bit of glitter into the mould and it turned out lovely. Thanks for watching. Bye.